I'm going to show you how to add your hours into TixSpot. Go to your browser and go to kpets.tixspot.com. And you'll get the login screen where you enter your email address as your username. So you enter your email address that you use for KPETS, and then you put in your password that would have been sent to you when you joined KPETS. Now, if you lose the password, you can always click on I forgot my password, and it will email you another one. So we're going to sign in, and when we click sign in, it brings us to our time card. And you can see the dates across there. You can go back a week or 2 or 3 or however you want to move. Just find the date that you want to enter your time for. Click on it to select it. And then what we want to do is choose a project. And if you look in here, you'll see that we have adults, children, elderly, and other. And all of these categories have subcategories such as occupational therapy, PT, general, special needs, that type of thing. So we're going to choose one. We chose that we're doing OT for children, and I chose Schreiber. I used the drop down, and I put in 1 hour, and I put how many people I served, comma, and the number of miles that I traveled, comma, and then if I want to put any notes, I can put those in there. So then we just say enter time. And as you can see, it shows that I did 1 hour there. So to do this again, let's do another time, another project. So we choose the date, and we choose the drop down and choose which one we're going to use. And this time we're going to go do occupational therapy for an adult and at a hospital. Now hospitals are all listed together. So you start typing the word hospital and all the hospitals will show up. This is the same for schools and libraries and hospices. So if you can't find something, it's probably because it's listed that way. So we're going to go to the hospital and choose, that's showing hospice. Then when we go to type in hospital, it narrows it down. I started typing Lancaster and it went to Lancaster, and I chose Lancaster Rehab. We did 1 hour, number of people, comma, number of miles, comma. Just always keep those in the right order. And we hit enter time. Another option you may come across is if we're going to be staffing a booth or something like that, we have other down here. So when you choose that, you have these choices for admin duties, staffing a booth, different things like that, presentations, educational presentations, and then our evaluators have slots here for when they do evaluations. So let's say I staffed a booth, and I did this for 2 hours. I might have talked to maybe 20, 30 people. So this is just a guesstimate how many people I served. And then it's number of people, number of miles, separated by a comma. So it's people, comma, miles, comma, notes. And the notes aren't necessary, but you can put them in. And we're going to enter that time. And there you can see that shows up at the bottom there, 2 hours. Another thing that I want to show you is on certain dates, we can look at our dates and look down below. And if you find that you messed one up, you can actually go edit it. See how the edits and the trash cans show up when you hover over it? You can click edit, change your time, and then just hit update time. Or you can go down there and you can actually delete the time. And you get the confirmation screen there. And so you can't really mess anything up. And one way that you can check it is to actually go to your reporting tab up here. Click on reporting. It gives you the option if you want to do for this month, last month, this week, or you can actually put in your beginning time and end time if you want to pull a report for that type, for a specific time frame. I usually do it for person, but because I have access to everybody, mine looks a little different. So if you go over and click person and update report, I'm going to do for that time frame. I hit update report and scroll down here to find me. You won't have this problem, but find me and I can click and show you. There you go. It shows how many hours I worked in various projects, various areas. And then I can export it, I can preview it, or I can export it as a CSV file, which can be called into Access or Excel if you want to look at your data that way. Once you have that, you can go back to your time card, and if you see any corrections you need, you can do that. But then I wanted to show you something. A volunteer showed me this. Along the side are all the places that you've used, gone recently. So if I pick my date that I want, find my date, and if I click on Schreiber, it'll automatically load all that information for me. So all I have to do is put in my time and my people, comma, miles, comma. So that's pretty much how you log your hours in TixBot. And we really appreciate you doing this because it will help with insurance and cover, you need that for coverage. Thanks a lot.